Hi, I'm Rachel Buckingham and I'll be presenting this PowerPoint presentation. In the scenario I was given, Charlotte, who is 3.5 months of age, is having a nappy changed at home by her father. What captures Charlotte's interest? Her father's voice. He's constantly talking to her and she's paying attention. You can tell this by her eyes. She's constantly following him with her eyes, smiling and laughing. He also shows her a piece of clothing he's going to put on her and she looks towards the object. Charlotte's language development. Charlotte is able to coo and gargle. She was also able to blow raspberries and copy her father when he did it back to her. According to the early years learning framework, Charlotte is meeting her developmental milestones. Although she's not able to say mum or dad, for 3.5 months old, the developmental milestones are cooing and gargling. Other areas of development observed are social development. She was able to smile, laugh, and move her head towards the sound of the voice. Cognitive development. She's able to smile and laugh. She looks towards the direction of sound and repeats actions but unaware of the ability to cause actions, for example, blowing the raspberries to her father. Strategies that may be used in an early childhood setting to extend the language and literacy development. Something visual, flashcards, where an object is shown with the word written below. So you can show the child the card and it will have the word and a picture of the object. Music and movement, drums, bells, keyboards and dance. Although she's not able to dance, play the keyboard, she could watch other people do it and learn from that. Music, the rhymes in the song, she could hear people using the correct language. And another one is let children play with paint. Squish it, touch it, play with it. They're getting the feel of it. The same with the dirt and the rocks. Although she's only 3.5 months old, she can still use her fingers to touch these objects and have someone talk and explain to her what they are. And reading stories is a great one. Just sitting down, reading a story to the child. They're listening. They're looking at the pictures. This is a quote from the Early Years Learning Framework. Young children in early learning settings often use art forms and materials to express and communicate complex ideas and feelings which they don't yet have in their word vocabulary. So a great example is the paint or the rocks. Although they can't talk, they're still able to feel and touch things. How are these strategies connected to a particular curriculum model and approaches? I chose the Montessori approach. It's demonstrating correct language through singing, the song and the dance. Although, like I said, she can't dance, she can still listen to the words being said or sung or the rhymes. And she's able to explore different objects through touching. So, that, again, the paint or the dirt rocks. This is a quote from Stevenson. When a mother or father speaks to a child kindly with correct language and in a normal tone of voice, not using baby talk, and explains what he is doing, in this case, buttoning the sweater, the child intuitively knows he is being respected, a fully conscious human being. At the same time, he is absorbing a wealth of language during the time when he is focused intently on language, is preparing for later speech and writing. I'm buttoning your sweater, or 1 button, 2 buttons, 3 buttons, not mummy's dressing you. So it's going into detail with the child what you're actually doing, not just saying I'm dressing you. You're explaining step by step and widening their vocabulary because they're hearing you say the words. Resources that may be used. Skill-based checklists, art and craft supplies, so that's the paint or the dirt rocks, books, as suggested reading books to your child, and flashcards. A great example of a flashcard is in your top right hand corner of the purple. So it's got a picture of a purple hippopotamus and the colour purple as well. And another one, the apple, it's got a picture of a big red apple and the word apple. So you could describe the apple, so it could be a red apple or a big red apple. So again, widening the vocabulary depending on the age. And the references are listed here of where I've got all my information on. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my PowerPoint presentation.